All right, guys. This is a special little video we're going to do. We talked about it in the last podcast. We're going to try to add like little extra content for everyone. Today, of course, we have Trevor.
Hey, guys.
And your boy.
I would like to point out, in true 40 and fighting fashion, how small does John's belt look on him right now? That boy is getting tight.
Little bow tie.
Just perfect. It's how I like it.
I don't think that's IBJJF legal, homie.
This is
This is
supposed to be.
I mean, mine's about that too, but we all know I'm fat.
Anyways, This guy always on some shit. So today, we're going to throw some extra content out. We're going to do some, whatever you call it. What is it? Like?
It's like a technique video. We're going to break down. We're going to break down techniques from people that we interview and whatever they feel like is the best technique they can teach or the technique they like a lot. So
or their favorite technique.
Yeah. So we have Trevor here, brown belt under Omar Salam, and he's going to show what?
We're going to do the Darce choke from an open seated guard.
There we go. So John's going to be the person getting Darced if fucking Trevor can Darce his fat ass. And I'm going to stand behind the camera and ask questions.
Yeah.
And then we'll switch it up and you can ask questions.
Yeah.
I'll let him Darce me next.
Sure.
If you fucking can.
If you can.
Yeah, if you can. And then he'll ask questions about it. So we'll see how this comes out. If it sucks, we won't release it. But it's going to be badass because we fucking rule with this.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
We're professionals.
Here we go.
Guys, what we're doing is setting up the Darce choke from like an open or a seated guard position here. So what I'm looking to usually do is kind of frame or base just to kind of play with my opponent. I'm looking to get like an arm drag. So I'm going to control the same side, reaching, grabbing that wrist, keeping my foot on that same base. Reach over across, pull. As I get my arm drag, I'm kicking that base out, getting him to basically collapse right down in front of me, shooting my underhook as deep as I can, trying to get out that side of the neck. Bringing my other arm right on over, locking up, pulling into my chest to get the collapse and the tap. Woo! Basically just pulling my arm like a lever right against the side of that carotid artery.
So again, he's showing the Darce from a seated open guard. Would you call this like a butterfly guard or just straight open guard?
I can, because I mean I can start with butterfly here, but initially I am going to get my foot onto that knee, onto that base leg of the same arm that I'm dragging.
Yeah, that was something I was going to mention.
Yeah.
He's kicking my leg out on the same leg, on the same side that he's getting ready to.
So this is the first question I have here. So normally when Omar shows at our school when Omar shows the arm drag, it is from that butterfly position, but usually he takes the leg he's dragging to. The person who's doing the arm drag, he'll take the leg on the side that he's arm dragging to and kick it out. So I noticed you have your leg in, like if you're going to do a butterfly sweep. So so normally Omar takes that foot, your left foot, and he brings it way to the outside. And he starts the arm drag from there.
Oh, I see. Like how he's way over here.
Yeah.
But he's doing more for. Omar would normally do it. So he's not
to
going
take
for
the
a
back.
Darce. He's going to take the back. Since he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going for a Darce. I think what he just.
And even if I can't, for some reason, if I'm not able to hit that arm drag here, I still have my butterfly, butterfly hook.
So that's why you stay in butterfly. So you can use it maybe to hit a sweep or
That's a good point. So if you miss the arm drag, you're still in butterfly position. Switch to a sweep or something.
Or even start crawling up
to
the back.
Prevent them from passing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start the arm drag motion again.
So again, we start playing. I'm starting to probe. I control, foot on that same side, pass. As I pull, I'm collapsing his leg out from underneath him. I want to shoot my arm up as high as I can. With guys with bigger frames, it is going to be harder. I normally want my thumb deep, like past the side of his neck. So I can't grab my hands here and just slide over.
Why do you go palm to palm?
This is going to help lock his head down in place if I'm not fast enough getting my arm over. If I can shoot through and then just bring my arm over quick enough, I'm just going to start walking my grip up, pull my arm just like a lever. If I'm not able to get that fast enough, and if I can just here, stuff that head, slide right on through like a deadbolt, and again, this arm is pulling this hand against like a lever, right against the carotid artery.
So how many people will stay in that like kneed or turtle position and let you Darce them? Every time you try to Darce me, I'll either roll to my back or I'll try to come through. So what happens if he rolls to? What does he do when he defends it from there?
Well, one thing before we go into that, I wanted to show the other side. So we switch.
Okay.
That way they can kind of see how the arm drag looks, and this side. So Yeah, just go through it again, but this way they can see the arm drag, the leg kick from this side.
So 1, 2, as I pull from my arm drag, I'm kicking that base out. And that's giving me pretty
That's
much
what's exposing the neck is that leg
Yeah.
press. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise if I'm just here and I go for my arm drag, especially with somebody who's bigger than me, which is most everybody at the gym, it's gonna be hard. But that kick out gives me pretty much what I want. Yeah. Especially on a larger opponent, I need to stay on top. So once I'm here, a lot of times I'm gonna try to bring my legs out. If I can roll them over all the way onto their side here, this is perfect.
Hold on. So do you prefer to finish the Darce from this position here?
Yes.
Okay.
Because here I've got all my weight on his shoulder pushing down, and I've just got to squeeze at this point. So here, whereas the person on top of me, it's going to be a lot harder to finish because I don't have that weight. I've just got to pull my arm.
So from here you have gravity.
Here, I'm just going to sprawl out and get the tap. So sprawling is putting my hips and his weight all across that shoulder.
For more
off that
the
carotid.
layman, I think a lot of people that watch this podcast, I mean, there's lower belts too, but the Darce is not so much a choke, it's like an arm triangle. So it is a choke, but it's an arm triangle. You need their shoulder in there to finish it. You can't finish without that shoulder, without that top pressure, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You have to have that arm.
Oh,
Like I said,
you
it's,
can.
I've
There's
only
a
ever seen
nogi,
people-
the nogi version, or the nogi. I remember a nogi where you can go under and you finish at the top.
But you still
Without
need to
the
have
arm.
the shoulder in.
No.
No. Is that still Darce?
I don't think it's a Darce, but
Yeah.
or it's maybe a
Because the
variation.
Darce has nothing to do with the gi.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just looking for my arm drag to where I'm controlling the wrist, coming in on that elbow. On the same side of my arm drag, I'm pushing that base out of that leg. So I'm getting that collapse, and that's when I can start shooting, fishing forward. Like so here, I do have kind of a bit of space to try to lock up. So I'm gonna go palm to palm first, bring him in close, slide my arms over, pull my arm against that neck, get the tap. If I can't, roll, come up on top. I've still got my figure 4 lock, so my arm is nice and tight against the carotid here. And I'm just gonna sprawl my weight out on his shoulder and his tricep, bringing his shoulder down and get the tap.
The version where you get me rolled down, it's way tighter.
To roll, flipping for me on top? Yeah.
Do you ever finish it from that seated position there?
Sometimes. With smaller, the kids, the
Yeah,
teenagers.
the pressure with gravity and the weight of him on top really.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm assuming that cinches it even tighter. It allows you to get that arm even deeper in.
Yeah, it's without anybody here, so I'm here, coming up, and then with me on top, it's just smashing all that weight down. Their neck here, it's just pulling that lever. That arm is just a lever right against the carotid artery, and it's a nightmare. From the bottom position, it's a little harder. It's just more in the arm, so I don't have my
Yeah,
body
I
weight.
really like how you're getting it from basically butterfly guard or like open guard from there.
Those arm
It's
drags.
definitely unexpected. It's like a move that you wouldn't expect. So I imagine this has to be quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it has to be.
Yeah, it's a fast motion for sure, and you can catch the Darce from 30 different positions that I can think of. You know what I mean? Do you ever catch it from turtle, or so you like it best from here?
Turtle's been my favorite,
okay.
actually, recently.
You want to show it from the turtle?
And that's where, so a lot of it is anywhere where, on a failed takedown attempt, anything along those lines, the same principles apply. I'm keeping chest pressure just real heavy, staying up off my back legs, or on my toes here, and just working one way, there goes the bike. One way or another, I'm just trying to get my underhook. We'll go on this side, trying to get my underhook coming around, even use my leg on that same side, just bump in to collapse even more. Boom, get my tap. If I can't hear, if I just for some reason I'm stuck, I'm gonna feed my other arm right on through, keeping my leg, trapping his arm on the inside here. Right for the Anaconda, which is basically the same thing as the Darce, just on the opposite side. Squeeze, or to get my actual finish, roll. Collect the leg in half guard here, curl up in the fetal position, get the tap.
It's tight, boy.
Yeah.
Losing mics. Okay, so same thing, so we're squared up here, staying pressure with my chest, staying nice and heavy. If I can't get my Darce this way here, I'm just controlling my own hand
pulling it, feeding it through this way. I'm going to use my leg to lock his shoulder, because a lot of times nobody's just going to sit here.
Yeah.
If I just pull my arm through, take your arm out, he's either going to take my arm out, he's going to start controlling my leg.
So you're using your leg to block that arm.
Walk my leg around.
Yeah, that's good.
Readjust my arms through, get my connection, flip them over this way. If I can, I really need to trap that leg. Otherwise, we're just going to start spinning around Homer Simpson style. So I need to trap this leg into half guard, basically. Once I start curling up, he's going to collapse into my chest and get the tap. Those are some of my favorite chokes. Absolutely love them, mainly because of my orangutan arms.
Awesome. That was pretty dope. I've never I've never tried to hit Darce really ever. He's just the Anaconda, and it's basically from Turtle. So seeing you do that from open guard, I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, anytime I ever try to mess with that Darce grip, just to really aggravate people, it is from the Turtle.
Yeah, same. It's always from Turtle, never from open guard. The only thing that I think is key would be you got to hit that quick.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast setup on
Yeah.
that one normally.
Because they're going to be, hand fighting, whatever they're trying to pass. But it seems like that leg, once you kick that leg out, you basically off balance him. Like, you just fall right into it, which is really cool. It's like that kick, you fall directly into your arm, which is freaking awesome. So, pretty freaking awesome.
Thanks, Trevor.
Yes, of course, Joe. Thank you guys for
you,
having
man.
me, and
Thanks
thank you guys for
showing the technique. It's our first
definitely
official technique on the channel, which I think was cool.
nice.
If it doesn't look amazing, video doesn't look great, if the angles are wrong, we'll get better at this. This is the first time trying it. We're trying new stuff here, trying to just do new things and give more for you guys to who do jiu-jitsu, or you just want to choke out your little brother if you're watching this, or your drunk friend. I mean, it works.
Or at least even to put some actions to all those words.
There you go.
No us.
So, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. Go follow Trevor. No os.